The U.S. has retaliated against an International Court of Justice ruling by violating an even older agreement with Iran signed in 1955. The U.S. economic war in Iran has suffered a setback after the International Court of Justice issued a ruling against the unilateral withdrawal from the JCPOA. The court found that the action violated the agreement. Iran noted that the blocking of the export of humanitarian goods, including food, medicine, and aviation safety equipment, violated the 1955 Treaty of Amity, economic relations, and consular rights between Iran and the U.S., which grants the ICJ jurisdiction over disputes. However, the U.S. claimed victory in the case as it's saying that it already allowed humanitarian-related transactions. However, the U.S. has certainly withheld such exports to the country. Top U.S. officials blasted the move, claiming that the court had no jurisdiction.
We're disappointed that the court failed to recognize that it has no jurisdiction to issue any order relating to these sanctions measures with the United States, which is doing its work on Iran to protect its own essential security interests.
But we are disappointed that the ICJ failed to recognize that it has no jurisdiction to issue any order with respect to sanctions the United States imposes to protect its own essential security under the treaty.
While the ICJ has no ability to enforce the ruling, they do have the jurisdiction over the matter. The 1955 treaty certainly gives it. It also ruled that the reason for the placement of these sanctions, the alleged violations of the JCPOA, were invalid as the International Atomic Energy Agency had repeatedly confirmed that Iran was in compliance. The 15-judge panel rejected Iran's call for them to order the reinstated U.S. sanctions to be terminated without delay, and for the U.S. to compensate Iran for the revenue losses it incurred. But the judges did order the U.S. to remove, by means of its choosing, any impediments arising from the measures on the May 8th to free exportation to the territory of the Islamic Republic of Iran, medicines and medical devices, foodstuffs, agricultural commodities, spare parts, equipment, and services necessary for the safety of civilian aviation.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.